Sumer Brar asks, is there a correlation between free 120 and the step 1 score? Obviously, there is a correlation, and I think Sumer knows that. He's actually, what I believe he's asking is, can you more specifically discuss the correlation, the nature of the correlation between free 120 and the actual USMLE? Is it more or less predictive than the NBME exams and UWorld self-assessment exams? Okay, so before I answer this question, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Help grow this channel. Share with one of your friends prepping for USMLE. Help bring awareness to this channel. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Find me on Instagram at Melman_medical, MEHLMAN_medical. Link is down below. And find me on Telegram. Links are down below. Now let me actually address the fucking question, which was about the correlation between free 120 and the step 1 score. And I said, of course there's a correlation. The point to note is that the free 120, the scaling is extremely, extremely steep. If you want to get a 260 plus on the step 1, you need to pretty much be getting 94, 95% plus correct on the free 120. If you want a 270 plus, you pretty much need to just ace it, get like a 97.5, 98% plus correct on the free 120. Now, that's interesting because compared to UWorld, the QBank, right? You could be getting low 80s plus percent correct if you're poised to get 260 plus. So the QBanks that you do are going to have a more lenient scale compared to the free 120. Okay, now the free 120 is the same exact thing as the NBME exams. I've talked about this plenty in other clips, how you need to be memorizing the NBME exams before you go into the USMLE, that when you sit the actual step 1 exam, it's going to be a hypothetical equivalent of an NBME 31, 32. Okay, the questions are exactly the same. UWorld self-assessment exams are accurate only because coincidentally students tend to sit them right before the actual USMLE, so the percentiles will tend to align. But the UWorld self-assessment exam questions are not the actual USMLE questions. The actual USMLE questions are the NBME exams and free 120. There might be an elephant in the room for some of you watching this if you've seen some of my other content where I just said in this clip that free 120 is the same as the NBME exams. However, I don't specifically advise or recommend that you do free 120 prior to your exam. You can. There's no problem in doing free 120. Okay, the questions are good to do. It's just there's so many NBME exams that you can get through that those suffice. Okay, if we only had, let's say, 1 or 2 online NBME exams, then free 120 would become more important. But we literally have like 30 NBME exams, and the latest 10 suffice for USMLE. But absolutely, you can do free 120. Okay, so you can use some bootleg scales that you can find on Reddit or just Google for the correlation between free 120, your percent correct, and the prediction for the USMLE, okay? And then once again, your NBME exams that you sit, do not underpredict or overpredict. If you sit, let's say, if you sit NBME 28 tomorrow, your score on that exam would equal your USMLE score had those questions been your random allotment on the real deal, okay? We can make this an extended clip. There's so much to discuss. I'll keep things short. You can drop some comments below and I'll address any questions you have. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time. That's it.